up a month and it feels like I'm running a race. No matter how hard I try, I'm never really in first place. And I've been oh so righteous and I've been so far from grace. It's been a long, long time and I think we've seen a share of bad days. So who's your daddy, who's your daddy? Tell me who was he proud of? Cause it's the time of the season, so baby just give me your love. You got me under your spell, it's like you got me under your thumb. And I hope I'm the one that you'll never get tired of. So let's run away, baby, let's run away. You know we just can't stay, we need to find another place. In the ice of the sunset, I only wanna see your face. So let's run away, baby, let's run away. Let's run away. Just to be giving yourself away. Yet every single day I was dreaming about your face still. Oh baby girl, I couldn't stand it, but goddamn, I never would have planned you'd be giving me all your time now and loving me every day. Now every single day I could see it on your face still. Oh baby girl, you can't hide this, so please don't try to deny it. I can see it in your eyes when you look at me. You see a man afraid of love and his own company, but damn, this is not what I planned. But now I'm gonna take this chance, yeah. Take another look and see, yeah, it's finally you and me. So let's run away, baby, let's run away. You know we just can't stay, we need to find another place. In the ice of the sunset, I only wanna see your face. So let's run away, baby, let's run away. Let's run away. Hear the phone ring that she is again. She probably got ghosted by another man, dude. I know she's so desperate, but I have to admit that I've been dreaming all about this. Since your 21st birthday, couldn't really get past hey. But I'ma tell you tonight exactly how I feel, or I regret this in the morning, girl. Without you, I can't breathe. I want you so bad. But my heart and my soul knows I've got to let go. What the hell am I doing? I like me, I like you, and the combination of those two. And if you're feeling what I'm feeling, why don't you come through? Let me just make room. So let's run away, baby, let's run away. You know we just can't stay, we need to find another place. In the ice of the sunset, I only wanna see your face. So let's run away, baby, let's run away. Let's run away.
What's up, everybody? It is the Birdman _951, and yes, I finally touched down, and one of my favorite friends and fans of the Eagles Nation out there in Modesto, California, and we finally are here, and my family's here, my wife's here, and friends, Lou Bird, everybody showed up. Yee's in the building, and Fuego's in the building, and everybody that is here. I'm so happy. This is a great event. This bar is just awesome. And this is my friend Sean in the building.
What's up, baby?
The hostess with the mostest, Sandy in the building. And these two are just hardcore. You know, they love the birds. And I'm going to just kind of get into their story a little bit. So, how and when did you become an Eagles fan?
April 14th, 1970, the day I was born. I was born into this. I grew up in Jersey. My dad gave me no option. So as a kid, I would run around Veterans Stadium. I kind of cared about football when I was probably 5, 6, 7, but I was more involved with my friends, pissing in the bleachers and just having a good time. But probably 1980 was I was like 10 years old. That's when we started making our run. We went to the Super Bowl, and that's when I took it serious. When we lost to the Raiders in the Super Bowl, I was almost 11 years old, and I just remember crying like a little girl with her skin knee, man. And that's when I knew I was all in.
And how about you?
Mine would be February 6th, 2005.
Yes.
Yeah, after we got married. Yeah, after the Eagles lost in the Super Bowl, I decided I was going to become an Eagles fan because we got married.
Directly after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you first seen Sean, when you saw him with the Eagle, was that more of a turn on for you? Did you get a little excited, or it was just this beautiful face?
Well, I asked a lot
Be
of
honest.
questions. And he taught me a lot about football. I wasn't really okay. So prior, yes, I liked the Niners, but I wasn't a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I learned to be a fan in like 2014 when I became a Eagles fan.
Right.
But I liked the Niners prior, and people talk shit to me because you switch teams. No, I liked them. I was not a fan. There's a difference between a fan and being a fan.
Right.
Now
right.
I'm a fan. So
Potty mouth.
well, I'm just saying it's the truth. It's the truth. But now I'm full blown. I see green. Cut those veins, you'll see green.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
And we don't want it any other way. And like I said, there's a lot of people that know these two, like almost across the country, and maybe even in other countries they
Yeah.
might have seen you guys somewhere because you got the exposure, you have been out there,
Yeah.
and you do. What I love about you guys is that you actually are just not only here. You guys actually go travel. You put in that money for the hotels. You
Yep.
put in for the flights and everything. And that's just one thing that, I love about seeing you guys because
Yeah.
you kind of like take us with you on your trip and all that stuff. And that's one thing that I love about these two is that they're just able to just like kind of bring the experience with everybody. And it just kind of motivates me and the wifey just kind of like look after you guys.
Yeah.
And just kind of, like this, look at this place. I mean, this is just an awesome little Eagle heaven right here.
Appreciate
And
you guys.
I appreciate what you guys did and all the hard work, blood, tears in here.
Yep.
I know a lot of fun memories, and there's
Ask Brian.
so being an Eagles fan, like what does it mean to you from then to now? Like, was it worth waiting for the Super Bowl and
Oh,
everything that has happened? Even though this was like the tallest task. So
Absolutely.
And what was great about it is I actually was with these two
Yes.
in Las
Yay!
Vegas and we won the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So I know I was there with you, but
Yes.
when we finally struck gold and Nick Foles, we win the.
Yes.
How did it actually make you feel that day?
For me, it was honestly, other than the birth of my children and the marriage to my wife, it was everything. Because growing up, my dad and I loved the Birds, always watched the games, went to games together, talked. If we couldn't go together, we talked about the games. Lost my dad in June of this year, but I can tell you, after we won the game, and I called him, answered the phone on like half a ring, and my dad answered on half a ring, and he's teared up, and he's like, "We finally did it." So,
Right.
So that for me, that was everything. Like
And
I
R.I.P.
waited, at that point, I almost
Pops,
waited
man.
50 years for that. At that point, or
Right,
47 years. But for me, that was everything, because when he answered that phone,
Yeah.
even though we couldn't be together, it meant the world, man.
Yeah, and, and he's just one of the stories, and there's many Eagle great stories, and there's a lot of Eagle fans that did not get to share that memory, but their family carried the tradition, and
Yeah.
they were able to see the Eagles finally do it. And for the fans that are here, it was just like this great release. I mean, I know we're
Always.
struggling right now and that stuff, but that
Yeah.
we ride and die with the Eagles, but when we finally did it, I kind of felt like the next day, pumped out my chest a little
Yeah.
bit, and
Yeah.
any Cowboy fans, I was just like, "What's up, man? You
Right.
ain't gonna say a damn thing
Nope.
to me." So, and speaking of that, so out of all the teams, who do you hate the most?
It's so easy.
Dallas.
Dallas sucks.
Very easy, right? I
Yes.
mean, everybody knows
Dallas sucks.
we hate them stinking cockroach fans, and you're gonna get the business right. So she knows.
There you go.
So we live and die by that. We do not want this year, and especially today, even though our Eagles blew today, but the Cowboys are riding on a different wave, and they lost to the Denver Broncos. So that was probably the best part of the day
That was
today.
the best part of today. Yeah.
Okay, and let me ask you, give me your top 5 Eagle players all time in your eyes. You can
Don't
rank
ask me.
either. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. You can put them in any order.
Man, that is so
I know it's tough. It is tough.
And so childhood wise, Mike Quick, I loved Mike Quick. Got his jersey signed right there. Ran into him about 4 years ago. Got out of an Uber. I was wearing his jersey. He signed the jersey. That was when I was probably like 10, 11, 12, 13, in that area. So, be Quick, Cunningham, Reggie White, Dawkins for sure. Everybody loves Dawkins.
Right.
But like as far as just that tweener guy that doesn't get mentioned, William Thomas, number 51. I love that guy too. It's so underrated. Great linebacker. Man, and I feel like crap because I really should have threw Eric Allen in there too because Eric was my boy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure. I mean, I probably, if I keep talking, I'm going to name 100 more.
Right.
But like all these guys all meant something to me at some point in my life.
So if there's an Eagle player that you could, hang out for a little bit that you probably haven't yet,
Yeah.
who would it be?
Randall,
Randall? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Wow,
Randall.
that's awesome.
for sure.
Jackson for me.
Deshaun.
She loves Jackson, but yeah, Randall.
One day. And give me something that happened at an event that was just blew your mind out there. If it's not Eagles related, that's fine. But any sporting event that you went to, and
Alex throwing up in LA.
No,
that was
that's
very
not
great.
the
I'm just
event.
saying.
that is a crazy one.
That was a crazy one. So let's see. I'm trying to think.
That freaking
All right.
field goal.
Yes, Jake's field goal. We did that together. That was a great one. But
Live, like.
so for me, probably I forget what year it was. It was probably like 90, 91. Eagles versus Jets, and it was in the Meadowlands, and Cunningham broke his leg.
Oh.
That was a great year, and like we're going to Super Bowl. We're so good, man. So Cunningham breaks his leg, he's out, goes to the tunnel, goes to medical. Eric Allen picks the ball off. I think it was like a 106-yard touchdown return. Runs it all the way back, zigzagging all over the field, and I'm so excited. My brother's a Jets fan, so this was even better. So he's zigzagging, gets all the way down the field. Cunningham is coming out of the tunnel on his crutches because he just got done with the medical team. And Eric makes a beeline after he goes through the end zone and walks right over to Cunningham and hands him the ball after he picked it up.
That's pretty
So that was pretty dope, man.
That's awesome. Okay, so as far as all the stadiums you've gone to, being an Eagle fan,
Yeah.
What stadium impressed you the most and their fans? Like, what did you feel like you kind of
I gotta
felt
speak the
like,
truth.
where you felt like kind of like, oh, I'm kind of these guys are bringing the energy just like the Eagles.
That's just so tough because I always say, like, people always ask me what's your favorite stadium. I've been to a lot of them. I think like 26 stadiums at this point. Out of the non-Philadelphia stadiums, I mean, I won't include the Vet, I won't include Lincoln Financial, but I would say Kansas City, Green Bay, Buffalo, all three of them were just insane. Fans were crazy, respectful, they were great. They knew when to hate me, they knew when to hug me. Yeah, so there was like, when we left those games, and I'm pretty sure, so Green Bay, we walked away with a win. Kansas City walked away with a loss, I think, when I went to that game. Buffalo walked away with a win. But they were great fans. Like, you could tell those are places that know how to act when they want to turn the switch on, they want to turn the switch off. So,
Hey,
I mean,
but
I
the
could.
nicest stadium is much for me. I'm gonna be after this year. I'll be to 12 stadiums, but for me, it's Dallas. Their stadium is so nice.
I know it
God.
was.
I hate to admit it. But God damn, it's so
No, but
nice.
I'm gonna edit that out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
get rid of
is.
that. That's trash.
Their stadium is very.
Yeah, but that's like
nice.
looking at a nice building.
Right.
We don't care who works there.
You got Dallas. You have a nice building, but we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
You don't have anything else.
It's
nice.
so trash.
The building's
Yeah.
kind of nice,
Yeah,
but we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Let me ask. So, what's next for you? What's something that you have your bucket list? So, what for you? What is something that you have on the bucket list that you have not done as an Eagles fan? What is something that you're looking to do that you haven't done yet?
No, to be at the Super Bowl when we win.
To be at okay,
Yeah,
that's- yeah.
It almost happened.
Right.
So I'll go to Philly. So Philly Baird, if some of you know him or don't
Right.
know him. The year we won the Super Bowl, Sandy and I, before we won the Super Bowl, we knew we were going to the Super Bowl. We're going to renew our wedding vows, which we've done a million times. That's just what we do.
Right.
So Philly became an ordained minister. He bought his tuxedo, his Eagles tuxedo. He's going to marry us. Everything's awesome. Good to go. He did his thing to be a minister. We're good. Then he came across tickets to the Super Bowl. he said, calls me up and he goes, hey, this is a once in a lifetime thing. And I said, please go. Don't worry about marrying us. Just go. So he went.
Right.
But see, he calls me that Saturday night and he goes, I have one extra ticket. I know you're in Vegas. Can you figure out how to get there? And so Sandy immediately is on Expedia and everything, trying to figure it out. You need to go because you've never been and you need to experience this. But I couldn't leave her. It was our anniversary. Right. So I did turn down that ticket to go.
Oh, okay.
Because it was our anniversary and I wanted her to be a
So
part
do you
of that.
hear that, Jeff Lurie and Howie Roseman? You got to get this man to the Super Bowl, the Eagles to the Super Bowl, so this guy can finally do something, check off that bucket list. Yeah. So Howie, you're on notice, and Jeff, you're also on notice.
Married on our first one, well, or technically our second one. 05, got married right after that when we lost. And then the other one I had a ticket and turned down. So I'm ready. We're ready.
It's awesome.
We got to get there again so we can do this the right way.
Right. So guys, this is a little short video, but I'm so happy that I finally touched down. We always see the videos on Facebook and all that stuff, but me and the wife say, hey, we're going, and this is not going to be the last time, but if other Eagle fans are going to join me that are from SoCal, like West Coast Birds and everything, we are going to try to make this event because this bar is just awesome.
Is this a real fucking Eagles bar?
Yes, this is better than a regular. This is This is on there. You can check in. I checked in myself, so you can go check. It's not fake. I did not fake the funk. I was here, and these are not robots. These are really
approved. Yes, good looking out, man. I appreciate all you guys coming.
Thanks
man.
for coming, man. Like,
absolutely, this
we could
means
have
a lot.
one Eagles fan, or we could have 25. We never know. Every Sunday's different, but you know what? We come, and if you show up,
we are not
sing our
in a
fight
stadium
song.
watching
We're gonna
the
have
game.
Jello shots. It's what we do.
So, anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap this up with my guy Sean,
Woo!
super fan, and the hostess with the mostest, Sandy. You know, without this is a power couple right here.
Yep.
You got to be inspired by these two because they make me feel young. I'm like, why are they dancing and doing flips? I want to dance and do some flips. So, anyway, it's always Fly Eagles Fly. This is the Birdman _951, and I'm checking out. And peace.
Woo!
Go Birds.
All right.
Birds.
Silence!
We're shooting a video here, damn it.
It's for YouTube, bitches.
All right. Does your wife want to be in it for? You want a cameo, Sandy?
Sandal.
Sandy, do you want a cameo? No?
Sandal, get over here.
Okay, she doesn't want to.
Ven acá. Oh wait, ven para acá. Ven para acá, mija. Ven. Ven, andiamo. Forza.
This is your bar too, you know. You can just make up an appearance. Just a quick appearance.
To get more people.
This is my motherfucking bar. Everything you see, I almost bought it all.
True, but let the people know.
eBay, bitch.